December in Lagos is not a month. It is a spiritual examination. A national pressure cooker. An emotional marathon designed specifically to test relationships, friendships, bank accounts, and the strength of your identity. If you survive December in Lagos, you can survive anything in life. As the month kicked off, Christmas decor popped up faster than traffic can form on 3rd Mainland Bridge. Palm trees suddenly wore lights they did not apply for. Every mall blasted Christmas songs like they were competing for Best Overplayed Soundtrack of the Year. Children roamed around joyfully, the only humans immune to December tension. But adults, especially people in relationships, they were living inside a pressure pot. Amara was one of them. She loved Christmas with all her heart. The food, the music, the outfits, the vibes. She loved everything about it. But this year, this particular December, social media had decided to scatter her sense. Every time she opened Instagram, it was another episode of "My baby did this. Soft life or nothing. He surprised me with a new iPhone. My man, my sponsor, my investor." Everybody was posting gifts. Everybody was getting spoiled. Everybody was eating good. Except Amara. Not yet anyway. But she wasn't materialistic. Truly she wasn't. She didn't want Dubai trips or diamond bracelets. Her dream was simpler, but somehow much bigger. She wanted to own a luxury beauty salon in Lekki. Not just any salon, a real one. A salon with marble floors, ring lights, black and gold finishing, a reception desk that looked like it belonged in a movie, and professionally trained staff wearing matching uniforms. Her dream salon. She had talked about it since she was 17. She told Jordan about it too many times. Jordan always listened quietly, nodded and said, "One day you'll have it." But Amara didn't know that while she was dreaming of it, Jordan was planning something far beyond her imagination. Meanwhile, December madness was working overtime. Hair vendors were screaming. New arrivals. 40-inch bones straight. Boutiques were shouting. Holiday sales. Restaurants were chanting. Special couple package. And young women were posting their Christmas gifts with captions like, "He loves me loud. Queen treatment only. If he wanted to, he would." Amara swallowed hard every time she saw these posts. Not because she envied the items but because she wondered, will Jordan do something for me this December? He wasn't the flashy type. He didn't believe in unnecessary spending. He always said, "I prefer planning for the future." But Christmas wasn't about the future. Christmas was about excitement. Surprise. Oi. And in Nigeria, Christmas was about showing something. Her best friend, Chioma, emotional amplifier and unofficial minister of Know Your Worth, did not help matters. One afternoon, Chioma video called her holding a box of perfume. "See what Chike bought me." Chioma screamed, fanning herself dramatically. "Babe, this is December. If your man does not spoil you this Christmas, you better open your eyes." Amara gave a polite smile. Jordan will do something. Just watch. But deep inside, doubt sat quietly, crossing its legs. Meanwhile, Jordan was living a very different December. He wasn't scrolling through Instagram. He wasn't comparing. He wasn't panicking. He was on building sites. He was meeting contractors. He was negotiating furniture prices. He was checking paint samples, tiles, mirrors, lighting fixtures and signage. Between calls, he squeezed in small hushed meetings with estate agents. His December was not Detty December. His December was responsible, focused, secret mission December. When his best friend Tobe asked him, "Guy, what are you planning for Amara for Christmas?" Jordan simply smiled. "You'll see." Tobe frowned. Be careful, oh. Women expect loud things in December. If you disappoint her, she will drag you on her status. Jordan laughed calmly. "I'm doing something meaningful." He was right. He was building something meaningful. But he had no clue how dangerous December expectations were. Or how dangerously close Amara was to misunderstanding everything. Because while Jordan was finalizing plans for something massive, Amara was preparing for what she believed would be the biggest December disappointment of her life. And December was just warming up. Christmas Eve arrived with the confidence of someone who knew it was about to scatter destinies. The air smelled of fried chicken and traffic fumes. Car horns were singing Christmas carols. People were smiling suspiciously, the kind of smile that meant they either received money or expected money. Amara woke up early, humming Christmas songs and looking extra fine. She had straightened her wig, applied light makeup, and sprayed a perfume she reserved for special occasions. She told herself she was simply celebrating the season, but deep down, she was preparing to receive the gift. Jordan arrived at her gate around noon. He came dressed in a simple, clean shirt and jeans. He looked good, but unfortunately, looking good was not what December required. December required drama. The kind of drama that came in sparkly boxes. Amara heard his knock and smiled excitedly. She opened the door, and her eyes immediately zeroed in on the small gift bag in his hand. Lightweight, not bulging, not suspiciously heavy, not shaped like anything luxurious. Her heart dropped so fast it relocated to her toes. But Amara was a composed woman. Classy lady. Queen. She smiled warmly as if the tiny bag was hiding a private jet inside. "Hi baby," she said sweetly. Jordan hugged her tightly. "Merry Christmas in advance." He handed her the bag. She swallowed hard. 2 years. 2 years. And this is the delivery package. She opened the bag slowly, as if prolonging the suspense would suddenly change reality. Inside was a jewelry box. Her spirit brightened slightly. Jewelry could still be expensive. She opened the box. Necklace. A simple necklace. A very simple necklace. Not gold. Not diamond. Not custom-made. Not even borderline expensive looking. Just cute. 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 Her heart cracked a little. She lifted the necklace carefully, nodding like a judge evaluating an average performance. "Oh wow, it's beautiful," she said, her voice trembling like a faulty generator. Jordan's face lit up. "I'm glad you like it. It reminded me of you. Simple, elegant, beautiful." Amara smiled painfully. Simple, elegant, beautiful. Not the adjectives she wanted in December. She forced herself to hug him. "Thank you." Later, when Jordan left, she closed the door, locked it, leaned on it dramatically, and slid to the floor like a Nollywood actress after heartbreak. "One necklace," she whispered to the ceiling. "One simple necklace after 2 years." She marched to her bed and opened Instagram for emotional support. Worst decision of her life. The first post she saw. "My man surprised me with a 45-inch bone straight. Merry Christmas to me." Second post. "New iPhone 15 Pro Max baby." Third post. "Soft life or nothing." Fourth post. "If he wanted to, he would." Amara hissed so violently her wig shifted slightly. "I'm finished. I'm dating a minimalist." She opened her WhatsApp and saw Chioma's status. "Ladies, know your worth. Don't let any man underdeliver this December." Accompanied by photos of Chioma hugging a teddy bear the size of a small country. Amara texted her immediately. "Amara. Thoma. It has happened." "Thoma. What happened?" "Amara. He bought me a necklace." Chioma called instantly. No greeting, no introduction. "A necklace? In this December economy? What does he think you are, a Disney princess?" "Necklace for what? Bonding. Sentiment. He doesn't rate you." Amara groaned. "Chioma, calm down." "No. I will not calm down. Is it your birthday? Is it Valentine's Day? It's December, Amara. The show-off month. How can he give you something you can't even post?" Amara held her head. She didn't want to agree. But Chioma had a point. Posting a necklace under the flood of iPhones, handbags, perfumes, money cakes and vacations. She would instantly join the God when committee. Later that evening, Amara lay on her bed staring at the necklace. It was pretty. It was meaningful. It was sentimental. But sentiment didn't trend. Sentiment didn't go viral. Sentiment didn't scream, "I am well loved." Her chest tightened. Had she wasted 2 years? Had she overestimated Jordan? Did he see her as someone who deserved small gifts? Her emotions began rising like fuel price. Without thinking too deeply, she opened her messages and typed, "Jordan, I need space." She pressed send. Then lay back and sighed. "The necklace has done its damage," she whispered. Meanwhile, Jordan read the message and blinked in confusion. Space. What did he do wrong? He didn't know that the tiny necklace he bought lovingly had just triggered a full-blown December emotional disaster. He also didn't know he was building something so big, so life-changing, so perfect, that Amara would soon regret ever calling that necklace small. December 26th began peacefully for most people in Lagos. Birds chirping, children testing fireworks illegally, aunties frying plantain, uncles arguing over football. But inside Amara's apartment, it was war. She woke up with her heart pounding as if she had run a marathon in her dreams. Every nerve in her body vibrated with the sentence she had sent the night before. "I need space." She read the message again and cringed slightly. But a small voice inside her said, "No, you're right. He disrespected your December expectations. Space is necessary for emotional sanitation." Another voice, a quieter, more reasonable voice, whispered, "Space over a necklace." She ignored that voice immediately. She strutted into her living room like a woman fighting invisible battles and sat on her couch, staring at the necklace on the table. Simple, elegant, sentimental. She hissed. In December, sentiment was useless. She pulled out her phone and saw Jordan's messages from the night before. "Jordan, are you okay? Jordan, did I do something wrong? Jordan, can we talk?" She rolled her eyes dramatically. "Talk about what?" "Talk about how you bought me jewelry that can't trend." But deep down, her chest pinched a little. It wasn't that she didn't appreciate the necklace. It wasn't that she hated simple gifts. It wasn't even that she needed something expensive. It was the timing. December had a way of making even confident girls feel examined, compared, evaluated. People expected December to come with fireworks, not fine necklace. She picked up her phone and called Chioma. Chioma answered on the first ring, wearing a robe and eating chin-chin aggressively. "Amara, give me updates." Amara groaned. "I told him I needed space." Chioma screamed joyfully. "Correct. Apply pressure." Amara frowned. "Pressure for what? I'm not even sure what exactly I'm angry about." Chioma blinked. "You're angry because you deserve better. Period." Amara sighed. Was that the reason? Or was she just embarrassed? Chioma continued. 2 years and he gave you necklace. Babe, no. If a man loves you, he should show it. What is he keeping the showing for? March. Amara rubbed her forehead. But Jordan is not the flashy type. Chioma cut in. My sister, even humble men buy December gifts. If he wanted to spoil you, he would have. That sentence hit Amara like a slap. If he wanted to, he would. The most dangerous December sentence ever created. Amara sat there, quiet, letting insecurity set up a tent in her heart. Meanwhile, Jordan was in his apartment, pacing like he was preparing for a boxing match. He held his phone, reread her message, "I need space," and frowned. He had never been more confused. He replayed the last few weeks, searching for clues. Did he offend her? Did he forget something? Did he talk too little? Was the necklace not nice enough? He even brought the necklace box to his friend Tobe like he was submitting evidence in court. Tobe opened it, looked inside and sighed deeply. Guy. This necklace is fine, but not in December. Jordan groaned. What does December have to do with anything? Tobe placed a hand on his shoulder like a sympathetic pastor. My brother. December is not for meaning. December is for drama. For big gifts. For show. For packaging. You see that small necklace? It's a good gift for October. Jordan's eyebrows shot up. So she's upset because of expectations. Tobe nodded confidently. 100%. Women want to feel special in December. This is the month of others are getting. If you underperform, you will suffer. Jordan sighed loudly. But I'm doing something huge for her. Why can't she be patient? Tobe shrugged. Did you tell her? Jordan froze. Tell her? How can I tell her? It's a surprise. Tobe threw his hands in the air. Oh. You're planning secret great things but giving visible small things. She will think you're not serious. Women don't see hidden plans, they see present actions. Jordan sat down slowly, defeated. He had spent months preparing the biggest surprise of her life, not one but two surprises. But because he couldn't reveal it yet, she assumed the worst. He rubbed his face, exhausted. He didn't blame her. He understood December pressure. He understood how social media made everything feel like competition. He just wished she trusted him enough to ask. Meanwhile, Amara lay on her bed staring at the ceiling, overthinking herself into emotional fatigue. Her thoughts, unfiltered. What if he's just not serious? What if I'm wasting my youth? What if he doesn't see me as wife material? What if this relationship is going nowhere? What if he's managing me? What if Chioma is right? What if the necklace is a sign? The overthinking conference had officially begun. By evening, she convinced herself that her heartbreak was justified. Jordan must have changed. Jordan must not value her. Jordan must not be thinking about a future. If only she knew. Jordan was planning something larger than anything she had ever dreamed of. Something with marble floors, gold accents, and her name glowing on the wall. And something even bigger. Something with a roof, bedrooms, and a ring. But for now, all she could see was a necklace. And all he could see was confusion. Both of them were drowning in assumptions. December was winning. December 29th arrived carrying the tension of an overripe drama fruit ready to burst. While most people were busy buying last-minute Christmas rice or shouting at tailors who ruined their outfits, Jordan was sitting on the edge of his bed, staring at his phone like it had personally betrayed him. He reread Amara's message for the 47th time. I need space. He couldn't understand it. He hadn't cheated. He hadn't lied. He hadn't done anything wrong except, apparently, gift selection. He paced around his room, muttering to himself. Is it that necklace? Is it the timing? Did I forget something? Did I greet her wrongly? Did I? Tobe, sitting on the couch with a plate of jollof rice, cut in. Guy, stop stressing. I told you it's the necklace. December necklace is a capital sin. Jordan threw his hands up. But I'm planning something massive. Bigger than any Christmas gift. Why can't she just wait? Tobe raised an eyebrow and shrugged the shrug of someone who had oversimplified the situation. Because women don't wait in December. December has rules. Jordan groaned. What rules? Tobe counted on his fingers like an over-serious lecturer. Rule 1, buy her something big. Rule 2, buy her something she can post. Rule 3, buy her something bigger than what her friends received. Rule 4, if you can't buy something big, buy something shiny. Rule 5, never, I repeat, never bring out a small gift bag in December. Jordan stared at him, horrified. Who wrote these rules? Tobe shrugged. The streets. Jordan dropped onto the couch and covered his face. He had spent months planning something far beyond December expectations, something that required silence, patience, and secrecy. But December judged him based on a tiny necklace. Meanwhile, across Lagos, Amara was pacing around her room, wearing a bonnet and anger in equal measure. She replayed the entire relationship in her head like a courtroom documentary. The good moments, the dates, the jokes, the thoughtful gestures, the calm love. The bad moments, which, if she was being honest, weren't even real moments, just assumptions created by her December-fueled brain. But instead of calming her down, Her mind exaggerated everything. What if he's no longer serious about me? What if he's now content and sees no need to invest in US? What if he's focused on other things? What if I'm wasting my time? What if the necklace is symbolic of small intentions? She gasped dramatically. God forbid. Then she opened Instagram again and the emotional slap returned. Girls were posting designer bags, money bouquets, perfumes as tall as toddlers, iPhones with sparkly cases, luxury spa vouchers, and one girl even received a Santa Claus-shaped cake that spit money from its mouth. Amara covered her face. How can I post a necklace under these conditions? I'll be mocked. Her phone buzzed. Jordan. Again. She ignored it. Buzzed again. Ignored. Buzzed a third time. She hissed and switched the phone to silent. Then she opened WhatsApp to rant to Chioma. Amara. This relationship is stressing me. Chioma. Dump. Him. Amara. No, Chioma. I still love him. Chioma. Okay, then block him. Chioma, please be serious. Chioma adjusted her bonnet dramatically on the video call. I am being serious. If he cared, he would show it. December is the season of showing affection. Not necklace affection, real affection. Amara sank into her couch. But he's a thoughtful guy. He's always been there. Chioma rolled her eyes. Thoughtful is not enough during festive season. Festive season requires festivity. Amara groaned. But she couldn't shake it. Something in her heart felt confused, angry, sad, and guilty all at once. She didn't want to break up. She didn't want space. She didn't want to lose Jordan. But December had a way of raising expectations and multiplying emotions like pure mathematics. Meanwhile, Jordan, fully exhausted, finally made a decision. He typed slowly, carefully. Amara, please. Just give me 10 minutes tomorrow. I promise it will make sense. Please come. He didn't want to argue over the phone. He didn't want to defend himself through texts. He needed her to see what he had been building. He needed her to see the salon. The one with her name on it. The one he'd funded secretly while pretending to be broke. He needed her to see the duplex. The one he had spent a year constructing quietly. He needed her to understand that the necklace wasn't the finale, it was the warm-up. Across Lagos, Amara read the text with a dramatic sigh. 10 minutes. For what? Explanation. Closure. But the tiny, hopeful part of her heart whispered, what if there's something he's not saying? Chioma shouted from the background. No hope. Zero hope. Enter that meeting with attitude. But Amara, confused and tired, typed, okay. Jordan's heart finally relaxed. Little did Amara know. Tomorrow would change everything she believed about him. Everything she believed about herself. Everything she believed about love. Tomorrow was the beginning of the ending of her December confusion. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on the part 2.